Today we're going to be looking at one of my favorite subreddits, which is r/huffing community for people who like inhaling things from under the sink. There are a lot weirder things we could be looking at today. I love huffing. You can't stop me. Meow. Went to meet a cute girl. We were gonna snuggle and be gay together, but she wasn't there. Ended up finding this lying on the sidewalk nearby. So I guess I'm drowning my sorrows in PVC cement. Sad face. About to hit this. Gonna huff the jank next. I'm a little worried about the status of that guy's toilet. How do you even huff duster? Help me. I'm about to hit this in my neighbor's attic. Watching my daughter for a week, she has an easy bake oven. I put Darth Vader Lego in it and the fumes got me a little buzz going. Sick, dude. Once put a glow stick in the microwave and he had some stinky hot fumes coming out of it. Bro getting buzzed off of microplastic. Passing up, leaking up the puke everywhere. I was huffing my duster, and all of a sudden something happened, and I wake up 8 minutes later with puke all over me in my bed. I don't remember. Is this normal? Totally natural and healthy. You shouldn't take this as a warning to not do what you did anymore. Okay, that just ruins it. Yeah, bro, that's just your body getting the toxins out and the medicine doing its work. Duster truly is the best miracle drug for all ailments. If poop man come, that's also natural. Don't be alarmed, just keep huffing. 12 huffs, the poop man comes. Every time, 11 huffs fine. The poop man is real. 12 huffs and he's guaranteed to manifest. Make sure you know how potent your jank is before inhaling it. Just go off of other reports. Poop man persisting perception disorder is commonly associated with binge use. 12. The forbidden apple that Adam and Eve ate was a can of duster. I bet. So people keep referencing the poop man, puke man, whatever. It's based on this post that went viral, and it's utterly incomprehensible. 11 huffs fine. 12 huffs poop man come I. And it's a picture. It's a picture of someone's mattress. I don't know. I don't really know if I want to show this or not. 0 matches. 10i searched over 68.3 billion images but didn't find any matches to your search image. That's probably because we have yet to crawl any pages where this image appears. 10i is always crawling, so try your search again soon. See your FAQ for any other reasons that we may not have found your image. Using 10i is private. We do not save your search images. Stop being so fucking cheap and use some real drugs. You just don't understand the frugality of huffing. I can nod off a couple rag hits and transport my conscience on another planet in about 5 hits. Just please do crack at this point. I saw a post of a dude hotboxing in dookie air for hours and it just wasn't right, man. I understand you folk are passionate about your methane derivatives, but if you need that high, crack is the way. Do LSD or heroin even. You might just die, but it's certainly better than marinating in fucking waste matter for 3/4 of the day. Please do drugs. Thank you. On that urinal cake life shit. This is why you shouldn't fucking huff. It's brain damage acting like a high. That's it. Yeah, I agree. I started getting hallucinations around the propane I was huffing, so I started medicating with butane and I'm right as rain now. Do you have any proof that brain damage acts like a high? The real brain damage comes from oxygen reacting with neurons as we breathe. Huffers know the solution. Huffers know. Huffers don't know shit about shit if they stay far, far away from inhalants. Have fun dying suddenly or cooking your internal organs and dying an agonizing death or having dementia or related at 40. Aren't you breathing air? Air is made up of 80% oxygen and 20% nitrogen, both of which lead to death after 68 years of exposure. You're one of us and you don't even know it. Breathing R and breathing fluorocarbons or solvents is completely different. Is that all really got to defend your dirty, nasty, and dangerous cognition-destroying habit? I shouldn't be surprised at all. Huffers are really dumb. Or if they just started, they're dumb for starting, but will be more dumb with each day, month, or year goes by. Huffing addicts are really some of the most compromised people I've ever come across. Female huffers of Reddit. Would you huff while pregnant? Turns out the females who abuse inhalant solvents while pregnant pose a lot of significant risk to both themselves and the baby.
Yeah, no shit.
This entire sub needs to be shut down. Killjoy. I just found this community and didn't realize I have a fucking gold mine on top of my fridge. Which should I try first? I was thinking of emptying them all into a trash bag and tying that around my head. Anyone else tried mixing this way? It will be my first time huffing, by the way. Do not tie a fucking trash bag around your head. You idiot, lol. That's not how you huff anything. That's how you die. Yeah, some stuff you will fill the bag with and breathe it will hold it with... I don't know. You know, like in Fallout when you're close to like a radioactive object and like the little tick thing goes off and goes like... Yeah, whatever. I feel like the more time you spend on r/huffing community, you lose more brain cells. Thanks, fam, for the actual advice and harm reduction. This is a shit post. Nothing was huffed today. Y'all stay beautiful. Wuss. I am. Yeah, but a wuss never gets brain damage or death. Good job for not doing it spry. You want to go down. Happy cake day. My man, do weed or something. Don't inhale venom for a high. Weed is lame. Plug in. Poop man coming, dog. Huffin' and poopin'. Thank you, Undertale Sans Lover 69. Am I going to be stupid permanently? I just huffed air duster like 5 times. It's been like 8 minutes and I feel it was gas duster. Am I going to be okay? Here's the public consensus. Yes, you're dead. Just do nitrous, man. Don't do it again and you'll be okay, but seriously, don't do it again. Get yourself a big tank of nitrous and never do any others again. You'll be good. Try crack. Let's do proper scientific research. How many of you have died due to sudden sniffing death syndrome? Let's prove the government wrong. No, huffing till death due to natural causes of fucking course. Yes, I'm a pussy ass bitch. Psych ward. Was my duster laced? IDK, man, this time I got some duster from Micro Center. Something was off. It didn't feel right, and next thing you know, I'm waking up on the floor. Was my duster laced with Fent or something? I'm scared, bro, but I need another hit. I'm desperate. Oh, my dog loves to go outside and roll around in dirt, and she just came back into the house and flopped onto the floor. I was wondering if I should start huffing the dust off of my dog. Comment down below if I should start doing that. My tier list. It's the best. It's good. It's okay. It's awful. Hell no. My nose is wheat. Okay, so like Lysol is very spicy in the nose. It's very spicy indeed. Very floral. Ew, I have a taste in my mouth. For why is my ex trying to get back with me? Life is full of interest in thongs. What is the point of this post? IDK man, YOLO, my cats are great, and Daniel Larson needs to be president. I think with what's going on currently in the world, at least politically, I would just kind of want to see what happens if Daniel Larson is president. Get this man in office! Hold on, let me Google something. Oh wait, I guess if you're arrested, you can still be a president, technically. Yeah, we're learning a lot of new things today, huh? Huffed and got some goblinussy. So this big-ass goblin just came into my room and... No. I don't want to read this anymore. This user, Boner Implosion, mentions pucking, which is inhaling urinal cakes, considered the most unfairly stigmatized drug in history. Okay, so this is a long one. Alright, let me read this for you. Tuck in, grab some popcorn. This was reposted from Urinal Cake Life by QWERV9. My story begins like probably 90% of the people on this sub. I stumbled upon this community one day and thought it was funny that people were going to great lengths for just some weird inside joke. Chuckled and moved on. But then I started seeing the accounts of addiction, peer-reviewed studies on the abuse of this drug, and it started to click. This shit is no joke. Still, I was never going to try it. Even if it were there, with some intoxicating effect from these cakes, how good would it really be? Well, this question was my downfall. Every time I'd enter a public bathroom, I'd see those pucks sitting there with the intoxicating aura, though thinking back, that could have just been the smell of stale piss, and my mind would be set alight with curiosity. I knew it was only a matter of time. I've been addicted to substances before, so I had to be cautious. I ordered only a 10-pack at first, and they sat in my cupboard for months before the urge became totally overwhelming. They had an almost magnetic attraction to them. One day I said fuck it and I took a big inhale. The sweet fragrance hit me instantly and reverberated throughout my body. My muscles all instantly relaxed as if I was on Soma or an opioid. and I was filled with a feeling of absolute contentedness. I don't want to be bang on about the high because you already know, but let's just say for the moment I had a sense of foreboding as I knew I wouldn't be able to put my pucks down. Pucking ain't an easy thing to hide, but I had to try. I understood that I had to keep this addiction to myself away from my spouse and everyone else, as PDCB users are among the most marginalized drug users out there. There is no empathy for us guys. In fact, some people still think it's a joke. How I envy them. Anyhow, I devised a system where I'd take 2 very long showers daily, which would involve me writhing around on the floor in ecstasy for 45 minutes, puck after puck. Long story short, I got caught. My spouse burst in one day when I thought she was out, so I had failed to lock the door. The look in her eyes said it all. I tried to say it was some fetish thing, because that somehow made it less pathetic in my eyes, but it was no use. She had looked on my phone and seen we'd been actively ordering and researching this shit for months. This was 1 week ago, and I'm trying to figure out the next steps. I don't think there's any excuse I can use that will make sense, but I really love her and it's all fucked up because of these stupid mistakes. Furthermore, I'm trying to join recovery communities, but none of them will accept me. I got into one saying I was addicted to inhalants, but when I admitted my drug of choice, I was ostracized and laughed at. People are so prejudiced about this shit, it's insane. Anyway, I thought I'd share that this pucking shit is not all fun and games. Shit will get out of hand fast. I'm not saying to quit, be sure to use it in moderation. Peace. Can the mods ban this? He thinks he will get laid by recting addicts online. I hope he gets addicted to fart porn. What? Guy on this subreddit that just rambles incoherently, and he commented a whole bunch on the Poop Man post, so we're just gonna give you a sample of what he said. The classic Jenkin bed. I remember fondly the nights my wife whipped me awake, spraying bitterant in my mouth when she found me after making a Jenkin bed. Great memories. She thought the bitterant would make me stop wanting to huff, yet it surprisingly led me to develop a taste for the basic solution. Kudos to you, Sarah. May you rot in hell. This sub is a case study, the lowest of lows. I honestly recommend any other drugs aside from inhalants. Seems to damage the brain so quick. Literally, like if you told me you were smoking crack, I'd be less disappointment. Crack's a real drug, at least. Delirious inhalants are just poison. Best huff option. Picture of someone's cabinet. Alright, commenters. I have an assignment for you. Take a look at this dude's cabinet. Well, emergency fingers cabinet, and figure out which is gonna be the best to huff, okay? Because, this is for science, alright? I can't believe that as soon as I get my channel monetized, I'm gonna ruin it and look at meth head subreddits. r/meth is supposedly a place for discussion of a lucrative methamphetamine. Perfect for when you're hitting the pipe 72 hours straight and you're looking to post a life memoir. It's not new that Reddit has drug communities. In fact, there are quite a few and they somehow don't get banned, but they are marked not safe for work. Take this video as like a precaution, but also like with a little bit of humor, because it is funny as an outsider looking in, but it's also a little bit upsetting. There's this like weird subsection of r/meth where for a while people, usually women, would post videos of them doing meth for some reason, wearing scantily clad outfits. And I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. Reddit in general is just a very like horny website. But I did find it pretty weird that there are these girls that are like doing meth and they're like, hey guys, subscribe to my OnlyFans. Please stop posting your nudes. Jesus Christ, this stuff used to be one of my favorites on my feed. Now it's just turned into a bunch of unaware trashy boners. Can y'all get a grip? We do not want to see your cocks. Till your deranged fucks higher your mind, overconfident and horny as ever. On behalf of 9.99999 people on here, we don't want to see you flopping around your half-choked pecker. Or at least put an effing NSFW tag, for fuck's sake. I'm in your wall to your right. Hello! Can you tell? Visually, I used meth for 17 years. He looks cool as fuck. I quit using meth for good. Now I will use it for evil. Been on meth for 8 months. Still look good. You look like meth. Look like the back of a dumpster. That's Lefty Gunplay. I doubt he's posting here. Lefty butt play. You look like a swollen testicle. Pull up your pants. Thank you. Ribbed condom. There's been this post that has been floating around the internet recently of this guy with a really scared looking expression on his face, and it says been up for a week. I found the original post just to see if people were like shitposting in the comments or something, as typical, because in the huffing community video I talked about the 12 huffs poop man come I post, and there were people doing the exact same thing. But I found something even weirder. Microscopic parasites that live on other species where they can eat decaying food. What does that have to do with my meth addiction? I am an incredibly clean individual that sterilizes my belongings with bleach all the time. I should use bleach on my body and end cuts from hiking. I even bleach my penis from death. I really should be a surgeon's assistant. The guy that passes the surgeons the instruments because he needs to conduct the surgery. This is the guy that sterilizes all the instruments used in surgery. I've been using meth for about 5, maybe 6 years now. My appearance has not changed whatsoever. Still have all my teeth in perfect order. Homie posted this picture 80 days ago and still hasn't slept. Awesome. Do you want to come to my meth party in Texas? Least obvious fed. Not sleeping continuously for several days is my worst nightmare. This post stopped me from ever trying meth. Thank you. This whole sub is a massive warning label. I would still have tried it anyways if it didn't cause sleep problems, but since it does, it will probably only try it on my deathbed lol. Being sleepless for several days is my kryptonite. You should try it on your meth bed. I give it a week. I would have found Heisenberg as a more fitting subreddit image than what there's now. Breaking Bad. Has meth ever made your relationship with your spouse worse or better? It made ours worse. My brother-in-law is a meth kingpin and he advised. DEA agent here. My brother-in-law is like a little sister to me. Timid guy, but really nice, stand-up guy, or so I thought. The other night, I was at his house and I had to take a shit, so I went to the bathroom. While I was there, I found a book that had been signed by his former meth cook we have been tracking down usually before its ultimately demise, citing brother-in-law as his personal friend. The pieces started to come together and I came to the conclusion that my brother-in-law is the head of a meth empire, selling some of the purest product the boys at the lab have ever seen. I'm truly at a loss for words, so any advice is appreciated. What the hell? Can anyone explain this formula? Did you guys watch Breaking Bad? Can someone please explain to me why I'm crawling around naked underneath my bed after the past 48 hours? Oh my god. I need to know what happened in the meth community that caused this sort of schism. Meth without communism, meth without Nazism, meth withdrawal. Just read a comment in r/coke. Something about making coke less harsh on your nose. Come try meth and see how harsh this shit is, you pussy. Coke is just the preppy version of meth. They should all quit coke and only smoke crack. LMAO, I agree. I honestly hate coke. It's a waste. And your coke heads are hella douchey. Yeah, you little coke pussy. Bitch made boys. Lol. I'll take a line of meth over a line of coke any day. This is not real. Okay, so context on the coke and meth thing. Apparently there was like a subreddit war between r/cocaine and r/meth. I'm better because I smoke meth, or I'm better because I smoke cocaine. Like, dude, you guys are both addicted and you are spending your money on things that will ruin your life. Like, get a grip. If I feed my rabbit meth, then cook it and eat him, will I get high? Did some before work. Feeling good. So this is also referencing another picture, but as you can see, this one is not the actual picture, because if you examine the posters in the back, and then the other one is Fat Yoshi, which at least that one's safe for work. Does crack or meth feel better? Rise and grind. Is that Patrick Bateman? First post on here got spun with the boys. Fuck the haters. Get a life, cunts. From a junk like me. Woke up today with no desire to get high. Doing it anyways. Have a beautiful weekend. I'm higher than a giraffe's pussy. Put chill music on. Do not do any drugs. I like seeing shit, but I'm fucked up and the other fake as big titty said. What? Just love this. No IV. Put that syringe up your butt. If you know, you know. Shit almost makes me bisexual sometimes. Was higher than the exit video of her getting railed. What is that picture? Not gonna lie, bro, you're terrifying. Send her that photo. Thank you, OP. After seeing this post, I will never try meth. Just smoke a pot and be normal. Lol. After injecting meth, Aaron masturbates from 10 to 12 hours. Methamphetamines. My penis is leaking after using meth and crack daily for the last 5 weeks. Oh my god. My penis leaks everything. I see your mother. Oh gee, shut up, Mom. I'm literally on meth.
You brought me here to cook crack?
My mom was trying to talk to me while I was using meth at my parents' house earlier, and it's like, can't she just shut the fuck up and argue with people on the internet? Why does my mom not understand that when I come over to visit, I'm gonna be on hard drugs that put me in the mood to get into a stranger's on social media? This page is crazy! My brother's wedding is about to start, and I've been shooting dope for 4 days. I'm the best man. Fuck. Wedding update. I might actually be. I testify here that I truly do not want to die and I want to live. What does a good crackback look like? Is this any good? Say what you want about doing my meth habit right now, Grandma, but when you need an original Xbox completely refurbished at 4 AM in a snowstorm, you'll be whistling another tune. My favorite thing about this sub confirms every stereotype about meth heads. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and please don't do meth. I know that's like reverse psychology, but I genuinely don't want this video to make it seem like doing meth is cool, because it's not. Please don't do meth.
Hello. I am currently very, very sick, laying in bed right now, and the grind never stops, and I'm thinking I am just going to make something that's pretty low stakes, and today we're just going to be looking at my favorite posts on Reddit. Enjoying a quiet evening at home with a bit of raspberry cheesecake. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm supposed to show the heroin in the bowl on YouTube, but the cheesecake looks pretty nice. Had an apartment walkthrough today and forgot I left my custom kinetic therapy Sonic plush strapped to the bed. Am I getting my deposit back? He calms me, but I forgot to hide him before leaving for work. No word from landlord about it so far, but there's no way she missed it. I always wonder what the dorm inspectors at college felt when they saw, like, just my terrifying goat mask I was working on the floor of my room. I'll admit, it does look weird. This darn snake. All you do is poop and produce semen all over the cage constantly. Hence you will be sold. Every time I'm charging and turn my phone sideways, an ominous red clock and this monstrosity appears. Why? And how can I change it? I remember the first time I turned my phone sideways and charged it, something like this happened to me, and I was very, very confused. So I looked at my phone and all of a sudden there was just a picture of my dog, like at 50% opacity in the clock, and it was very weird. I'm glad that it didn't pick, like, this picture, or else I probably would have shit myself if it happened. Concrete pump operator left 50 pounds of concrete in my garbage cans. At that point, just throw out the whole garbage can. Like, I don't think it's salvageable at that point. Any idea how this happened? I have no enemies. You know what, honestly, I kind of thought of this post when I got sick, because I had battled, like, 2 different illnesses before getting this really bad cold that has left me bedridden. I went to an anime convention and got, like, a double eye infection, and before I went to that convention, I was, like, coughing up blood. I always wonder if I got hexed or something. Maybe somebody bought, like, some white girl Etsy curse, and now I've been dealing with, like, the Hercules trial of illnesses, but who knows? Dinner for my 2.5-year-old. It's so ugly. Ugh. Help! Reflection of woman destroyed my one good picture of the Jacobite steam train. What the fuck am I looking at? I used to go to school with this girl who always wore, like, the most atrocious fits, and I remember one time, I don't know how to explain it, but when we came into the classroom, the girl was wearing, like, this trench coat that went down all the way to her ankles with, like, rainbow galaxy boots and some, like, patterned button-up that did not match with her shoes at all, and, like, blue jeans. And I just remember, like, sitting down and being like, okay, yeah, I guess we're doing this today. And normally I don't like to judge people for their fits, but that day I was just like, oh God. If crypto keeps driving GPU prices up, I can see this happening. Removed. Removed. That piece of skin that cut off the end of your dick as a baby? Removed. 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 Better aerodynamics during space travel. I don't know why, but everyone on Reddit is like so fascinated with talking about like circumcision. I'm technically cheating because this is a Twitter screenshot of a Reddit screenshot, but anyway, just whatever. I love the flashlight community so much. Power outage at the grocery store. Big day for me. Registers on generator. Beam shots. Dude, you're living the dream. The moment where you pull out the flashlight, it makes you a hero. People, almost exclusively other guys, will ask where you got it and you get to talk about it. This is your moment. Not gonna lie, it was the highlight of my day. I love power outages. I get to use my huge Shinray I paid a fortune for in my lights. I was hoping for one last night, but no luck. I love this kind of autism, honestly. Like, people just having a shared interest and being very excited about it. Pet owners of Reddit. What is the worst thing your pet has done? My dog herded 5 sheep into the ocean. They just disappeared into the sea. Grandpa wasn't happy. Okay, I'm trying to see what my dog has done that is horrible, but she is such a perfect little angel that I can't think of anything at the moment. This is my dog, by the way. Isn't she so cute? Is the middle horn area removable? Carrot went inside this. You know, I was gonna make fun of this guy, but when I was a kid, I stuck a necklace into, like, a door frame as a kid, and then complained to my parents and told them that they need to get the necklace out of the door frame. This post just like unlocked like a very specific memory of mine. Got bored, so I lit a cookie on fire. This tree looks like straight up broccoli. I really want Chinese food right now. That is all. I totally understand 32 Orton Edge, 32 Dragon's Air. Like, I literally had Panda Express last night because I was like, I really need that orange chicken. This video is not sponsored, by the way. Grilled cheese they made at 5 a.m. Ignore the snow. Okay, so this image has like lived in my brain for a while because I have so many questions about it. Why is there like a 1x1 Lego piece just on the counter? Why is the grilled cheese like cut asymmetrically? Why is there snow in the house? Why is this guy barefoot with snow in the house? Why does his house look like a Silent Hill level? So many questions, and it lives in my brain like rent-free. The twink in this pic is a girl. Ew, I can't believe I got hard to a woman. I bought myself a birthday present. This is like shit my dad would do. Friend was taking a photo of me and slipped mid-shot. This is like such a good picture though. Like the perspective of it is like amazing. We'll end off with one of my favorite posts on Reddit. It's kind of a long one though, so strap in. Photo of security guard yelling at me while taking flash photography feet death grips. I thought my flash was off. Was my bad. I knew it fucked up as soon as I saw the flash start loading. Funny ass pic though. I hope you enjoy my compilation.
Yes, you heard that right. Obviously, for the viewers at home, please don't do this. I don't want to encourage people to do stupid stuff. I am not your dad, but just please don't do stuff like this. I don't really have anything else to say aside from let's get into it, so... Does making energy drinks into popsicles lower the efficiency? I enjoy mixing together multiple kinds of energy drinks and freezing them into caffeine sickles. But if the freezing process is degrading the caffeine molecules, I'll stop immediately. I need maximum torque. And in this picture, he has a caffeine sickle. Caffeine sickle? No, it shouldn't change the caffeine bioavailability or its effectiveness. Have you tried shoving the popsicle up your ass?
What the fuck?
No, I haven't. But if it were to boof an energy drink, I think this would definitely be a way to do it. I think I'll schedule a time for myself to boof a caffeine sickle tomorrow at 11 a.m. Edit. I did it. And Limp Dick Calvin, the main character of our story, proceeded to post an update. And we'll see if Limp Dick Calvin comes out of this unscathed. Update. Energy drink popsicle successfully boofed. Trip report. Hey guys. it's Limptic Calvin. Many of you might see my post yesterday about my practice of freezing my energy drinks into icy caffeine sickles for my sucking pleasure. Now, quite a few creative folks recommended that I boof the popsicle for maximum caffeine absorption. I've always wanted to boost something, whether that be alcohol, acid, or caffeine, but I never have. Acid is feasible, I guess, but the idea of pouring a liquid down my rectum just sounds difficult and unpleasant. For one, my butthole is rather tight, as it has never been penetrated, so I can't imagine my path be accepting many liquid visitors. Okay, hold on. For one, my butthole is rather tight, and it has never been penetrated, so I can't imagine my brown balloon knot would be anything accepting of any liquid visitors, if you know what I mean. Another thing is, if I managed to get the liquid in there and then stood up, is it just coming back out? Total mess of a concept, in my opinion. However, a caffeine sickle actually provides me with the perfect way. Oh god. However, a caffeine sickle actually provides me with a perfect way to get an energy drink up my asshole. So I froze a thinner than usual popsicle last night with a mixture of C4 and Monster Energy, and this morning at 11 a.m., I went into my backyard and used a chair to sit on the popsicle, successfully boofing it. I didn't know if I should bob up and down on it like a... Oh my god. And boy, it was cold. I felt like I was being possessed by a frost demon. However, I felt absolutely electrified, like my blood was made of energy drink itself. I don't know if it was the freezing cold or the rapid absorption of caffeine through my colon, or both. This felt like Adderall being mainlined into my veins. After about 3 minutes or so, the popsicle had completely melted in my asshole. I looked around for witnesses, stood up, pulled up my pants. I went to go take a shower in case any leaked out onto my legs. It has been 3 hours since, and I still feel like $1,000. I feel like all my brain fog is gone, and if I wanted to, I could teach myself how to do commercial real estate in like 6 hours of research. I feel like my brain is limitless. Anyway, I just wanted to share with you guys. I'll probably be doing this a couple times a week now. That's about it. See ya. Impact Fire 1021 responded to this by saying, I need to get off this app, man. And honestly, same. I don't even know why I use Reddit anymore. I know I said to do that, but I didn't like reading this. And Limptic Calvin responds, oh yeah, it was you. What the hell, man? Don't go around telling people to shove popsicles up their ass and then get all squeamish when it happens. You reap what you sow. I can't believe that I had to talk about boofing energy drinks for longer than I should have. Honestly, I really like making weird YouTube videos for fun, but sometimes I sit down and think, do I really want to do this? Let me know if this is like too weird or not, because I'm trying to figure out how I want to make videos like this, and if it ends up being too out of line, I will totally just make other stuff, and I could pretend that this video didn't happen. Enough rambling. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.